And the second thing, and maybe even more importantly, he's got to get this tax cut done. He wasn't too specific about the details of the plan, but that has to get done. I mean, you know, Rick, I mean, businesses want that tax cut. They want the details. And the one thing I'm concerned about, don't wait. Do that right now. There's no reason this has to wait. They've got a Republican House, Republican Senate. He's been very clear on this. You do that business tax cut. You know, you were all talking about the deficit issue. You're not going to bring the deficit down. You were in the Senate. You know this. If you have less than 2% growth like we've had the last 7 years, you're never going to make progress. Right. You get that growth up, and I think we can get to 3.5 to 4%. Then a lot of these other problems.
You think that's possible to actually get 3?
I really do. Yeah.
I think it's very dangerous for us to do budgeting based on this fantasy that we can get to 3.5, 4% growth. There is no developed country in the world right now that's approaching those numbers. We're beating Europe. We're beating Japan right now. You're dealing with a global set of challenges that you're now saying that you think that domestic regulatory changes can overcome global headwinds of less than 1%. Okay, well, listen.
We can bring all these jobs here.
And then if we do what you say,
yeah,
and we don't get that growth, you create a budget catastrophe worse than even I'm comfortable with, and I'm a liberal.
Worse than even Barack Obama?
Yeah, but I want to hear from you because you are, as good as anybody on your team. Is there not a downside? Is there not a risk that we go beyond, we have deficits beyond what even I am comfortable with as a liberal based on what you're saying?
I want to cut spending, no question about it. But what I'm saying is if we go forward with 1.8% growth, which is what we had last year, and we've been averaging less than 2% growth.
Beating Japan.
You're not, yeah, but look, you keep saying we can't achieve 3.5, 4% growth. We did that under JFK. We did that under Ronald Reagan. There's a great book I want to recommend to you by my buddy Larry Kudlow called JFK and the Reagan Revolution. The two periods of great economic growth in this country were preceded, you know this, Rick, by big supply-side rate reductions. You get those business tax rates down, I guarantee you those businesses are coming back.
So I'm envisioning Van Jones reading Larry Kudlow's book right now. I love that.